daycare delivery. Also, what is the modified way that you deliver the patient within 12 hours or 16 hours?
We are not hell-bent that this patient should deliver at 12 hours or 15 hours. She may take more, she may choose, she may take 2 days. My main attention is to have the best delivery outcome that I can have with the patient that I have admitted. So most of them did deliver by the stipulated time of 12 to 15 hours.
The question is, how do you determine the progress of labor? Which basis that the labor is progressing?
Monitoring is done on the people heart in the regular. We have the top line and the CTG monitor also. With that we are monitoring.
Repeated cervical.
Not on every patient.
Was the labor open by oxytocin basis? And you require open by oxytocin basis?
Yes, sir, most of them. Most of them.
After how many hours did you start to have
That is variable, sir. In some, I even started after 6 hours. In some, I even started at 4 hours, 3 hours.
How did you join? Was it direction or service?
That is about the intensity of pains that people get through the symptom as well as by clinical assessment. If the pains were less, and if I felt that yes, now augmentation is required, I would start with the minimum of oxytocin.
How did you counsel the patient to get admitted?
Yes, ma'am, that is a very, very important question because that is the main point that is to get a patient to get admitted when I am asking her and she is totally fine. And in the population that we cater, it is really very difficult. So the counseling starts when she first comes to my lady in the first visit. Let's see, these are the options that we give. Either in the 9 months, this is the way we will go about it. We have to take the injections only, we have to try you can take an option of BCG which I need in this manner. And if she agrees through the whole 9-month period, that if she is following and coming under the usual criteria, she is
I suggest you use alert line and action line. See that the patient delivers in alert mode.
I would like to emphasize the first and foremost thing is that I would like to congratulate her for bringing the concept that daycare delivery is a concept which we should look at. There are many misgivings about it, and the general feeling that we were taught is nature that knows what to do best, and it's best left, everything is left to nature. In my own experience and analysis for many years, we found that even in institutions, when I was in the Vadia Maternity Hospital, one of the things which we found is that there is a difference in the output of obstetric output in a patient who delivers during the daytime and during the night time. So if that is so, it justifies that we should try to have more daycare delivery because the supervision is much better during the day. Having accepted that point, the next point which came up is that if we are going to have a daytime delivery, how is it that we are going to plan? And how is it that the patient is going to agree to you that I will plan or come for a daycare delivery? Now, if you put it that that I want to do a daycare delivery so that I am free and I don't have to come at night, then that argument is not justifiable. But if you tell a patient that if you have a delivery according to the way I advise you, you will have a delivery under proper circumstances, the outcome will be good, and I assure you that I will be present at the time of the delivery. Time and again I have seen, as soon as the patient receives 38 weeks of gestation, and every visit thereafter, how many days, Dr. Moore? Am I now tired? Do you think I'll come every day or two? So the patient is now mentally prepared for labor. Now, if I find, and by being an object of multipara is not good for the body. But in a primipara, 5 find that today we are monitoring all the patients and all the ultrasound and everything done. So the fear of inducing labor and getting a very premature baby has now receded. It's a very small problem now. At that time, when she comes and we find that in a crisis, the head is now deeply engaged, in 38 weeks plus. And in those cases, even if you find that when you are palpating the uterus is contracting also, you know that it is now an irritable uterus. And she says, doctor, when do you think I am likely to deliver? And you say, then let me do one internal examination to see how close you are to your labor. And you find that the Bishop score is good, then you know that this patient will come through. Now, in such a patient, if you say that I think you are not going to take too long a time, and if you allow me, I'll apply a little bit of jelly to the cervix, it will make your labor easier, and I'm going to send you home, and you will come with the labor pain begin. Now, that is the time if you apply the cervical gel. Because when you put a Foley's catheter, you have to keep the patient in the hospital. You can't get the Foley. But having applied cervical gel, it is my practice that I always tell them because I require observation for some time. Very rarely that a very severe reaction to that may take place. So what I tell her is that I had a look at you, I want one NST to be done. I send her to the room for half an hour. And then NST done, so I have a record also of what was the situation. And after half an hour, if there is no hyperactivity, you can let the patient go home. You don't have to say that now you are admitted. Once you send the patient home, if it is a crisis, generally I would do this in my evening consultation. And after half an hour, I send them home. Usually early morning, take a phone call. Doctor, I'm getting some activity. I come in soon. If it's a multi, don't do it at night. Call in the morning and do it, otherwise you should be coming to deliver at night. And when you find that it will come at that time, then I would suggest to you, doctor, that please keep a part of that. That is the rate at which you will do it. Please keep the alert and action line because that will tell you oxytocin is required or not and to start it in time. And the objective is to optimize the pain. At least 3 to 4 contractions, good contractions and tension, and total relaxation will be the same.
Thank you.
Partogram, that is very difficult to maintain. Go for the only action line and the alert line area, which I all sheet and printed it. So whenever we just
one more suggestion, in every patient, remember that once you get active labor, if you provide brain relief, the rate of success of labor is always faster. Always faster. Thank you very much.
Dr. Sakshi Agarwal.
Yeah, take it. Sir, hold my prayer. You'll mail me the photograph.
Hello.
Huh? You'll mail me the photograph.
100%.